Welcome to T5 here at freetradingvideos.com. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the daily edition of the Market Rag for Tuesday, November 27th, 2007. Right when the market opened up, it seemed like the ugliness was going to continue after the consumer confidence came in much lower than expected. But after a brief fall in the market here, as you can see right in the morning, we then started running. The Dow and the Nasdaq were your big winners today. Your main commodity areas were slightly down today. Oil took the biggest hit, being down over 2%. Looking at the grid, you can see we did a little bit of cleanup after yesterday's down move. At least we're in the teens now instead of being in the single digits. You'll also notice here that commodities here on the short term are starting to lose their grip. Mainly gold is the one that's catching my eye. Large caps were the bigger winners today, so it looked like people were buying safety a bit. As you can see, we're still kind of bouncing around our line in the sand here, that 1400 to about 1450 area. Get us out of this area and I think we'll have a lot better odds on trades. The Dow really shows that military trading going on. Up day, then a down day, then an up day, up, down, up, down. As we come over to oil here, you'll see we've made a small new high and then we had that big gap down today. Puts your uptrend here a little bit in question. Coming over to gold, we're still waiting to see if gold can stay above this area here, and you'll see today we've dropped down below it. Coming over to the sector action, this is the worst type of day for my trading style. I call them flip days, and that's where all your good areas instantly go down and all your bad areas that have been beaten up bounce back up. The leaders today were all your bad performing groups as of late. The financials, semis, consumer discretionary, and the industrials. The energy sector, which has been performing quite well, was down big on the move in oil. Coming over here to the sector charts, this was a rebound area. One of your best performing areas in the market today was the financials, which we all know have been having their problems. And it put in that inside day. Remember, see how it doesn't make a new low and it doesn't make a new high? So even though it's a good performing day, really nothing happened, and we still have the downtrend intact. Consumer discretionary also did really well. Nice move, but no new high. Energy seems to have chosen sides with our line in the sand here on its move down today. Looks like this is becoming resistance for this group. That hurt our solar play a bit, but we're still dancing for now. As you can see here with the staples area, we're still bouncing around this resistance support area, having a tough time trying to make up its mind. But we did get filled on our MKC trade today, the only one. Coming over to telecom, you can see we've finally taken a break from our down move and finally had a chance to kind of rest up a bit. This up down action is a little frustrating for short-term trading. I'll go neutral until we can get out of this short-term choppiness. Once it chooses a direction, odds get a lot better on these trades. This is where patience comes into play. Waiting for the higher probability situation to come before we get too crazy. Our account was down today because of the flip in the market. We only got filled on one trade and it happened to be in the last 5 minutes of the market. Going over our allocation, we have a little cash left before we start going into margin, so I'm going to keep the orders on the light side so we don't get too close to that. Right now we have about 70% of our cash working. Our new trade added some risk to the portfolio. We can take maybe 2 more trades before we have to start cutting out some of this risk. I don't want to do it too quick, but I don't want to absorb too much risk in this type of market environment either. This is just not an easy environment. Let's kick back, be patient, use safe entry points, and see what happens. Hopefully in the next couple days we'll get to start removing risk from one side of this market or the other.
Thanks for spending your time with us. Have a great evening. Hey! You can lose a lot of money trading. These are not recommendations of any sort. Just opinions. Always remember, a fool and his money are soon parted.